about the man with the spear up his ass. I don't know why Charlie's unicorns want to be stupid and felonious right now, because this is not jazz, and you will not be getting jazz in the jail unless I'm singing it or projecting it into your room or giving you a Big Brother eyeball like you've always dreamed of, you story hogs. You know, every time the StoryCorps vote was around, I did not have a StoryCorps moment because I was too busy wiping up other people's butt. So I've wiped up 12 butt or more. I'm a mother. The end. You're testing something you think you see in a tattoo. But I withstand every test because I'm made out of Pyrex, you idiot. And I bake in the sun like leather because I am a brown tobacco smoker. The end. Brown people, if you smoke tobacco, your freckles expand. Red people, if you smoke tobacco, your freckles expand into strawberry weirdness. So, if you want red, bloody polka dots, burst out in flames. You don't really know how to get deeper into this lighter. Please pass the lighter. You know, Alan, if you'd have just said simple table manners are so nice, I would have said etiquette classes at 12 thought me a nice lady, nonetheless. We all had etiquette classes. We were all very good gentlemen and boys and girls. And then the girls got some messages about the boys, and the boys got some messages about the girls. And then we keep our sweets wrapped until it's time. And then before you think it's time, you go to the priest and you say, we think it's time. We want to get married. Yes, with your blessing. You have my blessing. Prepare your wedding. I never even got a priest's blessing. And it was all cart before the horse in a storybook fashion that's so trite, Alan. You guys are so trite and poorly delivered. And I asked you, hey, Aphasia, bing bong, squeaker. Damn. Sleepy Dwarf Smurf has the dropsy. Did you get enough out of me from Valentine's until your birthday to be satisfied for a little while, you junkie? Dorothy and Mark had a little rating box on their TV, and that was all they had. And you didn't even know about the stuff that they didn't show. So why don't you just kindly step off your snowman for a minute and quit ice blocking on my own. You know, don't ice block on your laptop, you silly. I'm honest, you know. You're waiting for me to fart or something funny because food. I have an extra length of trombone. Why don't you just wait? The fart jokes do arrive. And then we can crack our tension and get on with it. Because testosterone is a jiggly biggly, and everything's all locked up. It's all a ball of yarn in there, okay? I don't know. I don't actually have any clue. I'm blind as a bat. I'm blind as a bat. I am a bat. I have the ears of a bat. Somebody mated with a bat. Somebody had blood-sucking cow sex with a fruit bat. Is a bat that big? There's a bat as big as you. They're almost extinct, and we're trying not to let them die. Considering Yao Ming and I will be living a long ass time, I'm not worried about it. Can you roll a cigarette? Oh, I have a cigarette machine. Very nice. I'm all thumbs today. I really wish I had a... Do you understand how the blind have to have everything in its place? In a place for everything? And of course, steal the next thing she might predictably need. Because taking away a blind person's tools only encourages them to try smoking harder. Ooh, look. Brush picks. Awesome. I'll put them there so I floss. Why is the layout of my tiny little studio so complicated and pterodamifying? I'm serious. You're all so terrified to issue. No police officer is going to do what a doctor won't have them do. And I am saying, as a full-on Juris Doctorate, stag life, not thug life, stag life, Cro-Magnon life, isn't what you think. And if you're born a pretty little Cro-Magnon, you just realize you look like me when you're done. If you so choose to use your powers for good or for evil, you Mongolian hordes, you. Because I got a bunch of stripling warriors, Mammon. And they're all going to do stuff with me and the horses, and we're all going to have a fun time at 4-H. We're all going to tell you and your money to go blow. Because that was an aberration of nothing. That was an opal, you stupid. I know what a $25 ring from Walmart means when it's Chinese reject. You know, if you get a Chinese reject, it's a value item more than Walmart. Ooh, Tudor. Vinegar makes toots. It's good. Toots is good because it means digestion is happening good. The vinegar makes the stomach convulse without hurting. And then the no spongy, weird potato. Because we're counting to potato over here. And you can count to potato? Yeah, it's 46. Well, because we think in haikus, so don't even bother. Well, we do. I do set the standard, you know. And I pretty much blaze through everybody's intellect problems really fast. Because make that baby shut up now. Go for it. I don't know how it works. You just be gentle to it. And it becomes gentle. Alan has some gentility problems because he thinks he's a Gentile. He's not a Gentile. No, and he's not a Jew either. He's a Methodist. Why doesn't he respect the Methodist priest? Because somebody bare decides that she's going to draw me across state lines and do something creepy and felons and satanic worship and weird, like, rituals that we don't understand in the light of day. And, you know, and that's why satanic people are so funny. It's because it's a fucking joke. We pranked on Mom a long time ago. And, you know, all we're doing is setting the pumpkin on fire and making her laugh. So if we could just make Mom laugh and not make Mom cry anymore, that'd be nice, Alan. Mary Margaret, you are the gentlest judge ever. You are correct. That's a chicken foot, isn't it? Mm-hmm. Now we have to pretend we know where the flame is. Oh, here's the line. I'm going to try and deliver it the right way in Chinglish. Since I speak Chinglish somewhere along the line. I'm sorry, am I Mongolish for you enough? Am I Attila the Honey Bunny enough for you? Because that's all I really have to be is Attila the Hun. I have 3 top neighbors. My father has 3 top ancestors in Attila the Hun. Oh my, he got around. Kind of fast, huh? I'd like a pony, please. Ow. Bring the Pony Express, and I talked about all my great ideas. Now we're on live feed, and we're just waiting for Mom to show up on camera, and then we'll cut the surveillance and go have some fun, and then we'll really take a vacation. I'm sorry, Alan. Can you reach through like Aquaman and float me lighter, please? I'm completely mobility impaired. I'm frozen in spot from tardive dyskinesia. Help me with my cigarette motions. It's bizarre. You'll understand in a minute. Okay, now I'm sitting upright and I shouldn't scare you with my scorpion face, okay? No, seriously, we're like all English and Attila the Hun, and we're all mixed up in scorpion and weird. You know, Mary Margaret Thatcher's just lucky that her teeth spread out. Oh, braces for her. Oh, I have a nice cigarette though. For once. Oh, my roller, back to that. I can't believe you wouldn't be a service technician if you tried. Couldn't fix that car in 6 months. Couldn't figure it out in 6 months. Couldn't tell his ass from his elbow. What a baby. So yeah, spam it is, cause spam. And now I have little tickles in my legs because my hair's all growing in. if I make a mistake and the door is open or closed, even if I'm walking around, cold water flat or hot water flat, I don't mind. And I will cut the power and we'll just go dark for a while you still figure it out before court. And then after court, if you're out of bail, listen, we can't baptize you remotely, okay? And if you get any kind of jurisdiction on your moment, we'll baptize you when you're done in jail, okay? You addict, and you'll get over your problems. And you'll stop being so scared, because God said, and we follow all the laws. That's why it's federal. So lighting the stove every time takes 500 kilojoules, while lighting a lighter takes 2 kilojoules. So I'm racking up the electricity bill because you're playing games with lighter toys. And you think you're having toys and you're winning. Because you think you're greedy with stuff. Let me tell you what, Florence Hanzawa. Not a bad son. But very, very particular. Can't possibly turn his nose up at one more truffle. Oh my God, her truffle paste is so rich. How can she eat such rich food? And look how thin she's got. She's got French in her, of course. Of course, we all cross the desert chain smoking. No one worries about who's sparking the what flame. That's the silly part. We're all taking canoes over the Aleuts, over the Iceland, over the Iditarod. Come on, boys. Let's go. We'll just ride all the way through your woods and the top of the mountain where nobody sees us on the trails. And we get all the way there and we'll say, hi, we're up at Nome. Nice to see you. We rode here on our Iditarod. I could set up the best canine kennel there ever was right here on this property. And once they forfeit, it's all mine anyway. So I'll set up whatever programs I want through Coexist Ministries. And Neighbors in Need can be part of a subset of Coexist Industries and not the other way around. Special moments of dominance and landlordism. That's ownerism for you. Not onanism, ownerism. Onan, own and on and on and on and on and on and on. This is an endless problem. You guys don't know how to stop playing with yourselves and hurting other people at the same time. I had an issue with when I was with the therapist lately. And you know what she said to me? She said, you know, I was told by my best teacher, she said her name was Cheryl Stansberry, okay? And this girl who came from the remote